taking that call and turning it into action requires intentionality, education, and a heart that's committed to God's purposes. Have you ever felt a burden and desire for your local church to take a stronger stand for Israel and the Jewish people, but you just didn't know how to get that started? You didn't know where to begin? I'm Bishop Robert Stearns with Eagle's Wings, and I want to tell you, you're not alone. And today I want to share some very practical steps and encourage you to encourage your church to take a bold stand on behalf of Israel and the Jewish people. The Bible, from cover to cover, calls us to bless Israel and to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. But taking that call and turning it into action requires intentionality, education, and a heart that's committed to God's purposes. So let's go through some steps that will make this practical for you in your local church context. Step one, I want to encourage you to educate yourself first. Before you approach your pastor or your church leadership, equip yourself with knowledge. For example, our Watchman on the Wall course provides invaluable tools for you to deepen your understanding of Israel's significance, and it prepares you to speak with greater confidence because you've done the work to learn this important material. Number two, begin with prayer. I'm telling you what, prayer changes things. Ask your church's prayer coordinator or leadership for permission to host a prayer gathering for Israel or to participate in the Day of Prayer for the Peace of Jerusalem. That occurs every year on the first Sunday of October. Pray not only for Israel, but also for your church leaders, that God would open their hearts to the purposes of the Lord for Israel. Step three, this is a big one, but ask your pastor for a meeting. Schedule a meeting with your pastor and share your heart for Israel. If it's possible and you have 2 or 3 other people in the church that you're aligned with on Israel, have them join you so that you can go in as a group and begin to petition your pastor or your church board about standing with Israel. Use tools like the chapter, How to Speak to Your Pastor About Israel, from our Watchman on the Wall guide. We also have a wonderful little booklet from Pastor Jack Hayford that we can make available to you at no charge, which will assist you in this journey. Step 4, organize a teaching session. With permission from your pastor, have a teaching session about Israel. Get in touch with Eagle's Wings and we'll help you find a guest speaker or someone within your congregation who's knowledgeable about Israel. This could be a Sunday class, it could be an evening event, but host a gathering, a teaching gathering, to bring people up to speed about Israel. I also have done a lot of online resources. You could watch 1 or 2 videos and then have a discussion session based on those videos. Step 5, share the weekly Israel Frontline's updates. This is a weekly update that we put out, keeping you in touch with all of the facts regarding Israel and the greater Middle East. Step 6, coordinate your church's participation in various events. There's our Day of Prayer for the Peace of Jerusalem. There is Solidarity Sunday. Celebrate even small wins like a 5-minute prayer for Israel during a church service. There's all kinds of ways that God can use you to just keep that message in the forefront. Step 7, share a video clip. We have short, impactful video clips that you can bring to your leadership that highlight Israel's importance. Videos from organizations like Eagle's Wings can be a great starting point for raising awareness. Step 8, find out what's happening in your region. Get in touch with the Jewish Federation, get in touch with local synagogues, and begin to attend some of these events. You'll be amazed at how much you are welcomed in and how much you learn. These experiences can open doors for deeper understanding and ongoing relationship. Step 9, plan a trip to Israel. Present travel opportunities. If your pastor's never been to Israel, Eagle's Wings has a scholarship program for pastors. We can bring your pastor to Israel. Encourage them to experience Israel firsthand. or share pilgrimage opportunities through Eagle's Wings Travel as a transformational way to deepen your church's connection to the land. Finally, step 10, build connections with like-minded churches. There are churches all across this nation that understand the biblical importance of standing with Israel, and that's what the Israel Christian Nexus Pastors Network is all about. Invite your pastor to connect with the Israel Christian Nexus and become a part of other pastors joining alongside of standing with Israel. Psalm 122:6 says this, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Those will prosper who love you. Genesis 12:3, I will bless those who bless you. Isaiah 62, for Zion's sake, I will not be silent. Here are these core steps that can encourage you in helping your church stand on the right side of these issues. Celebrate the small wins. Folks, this is a long-term strategy. Believe me, it is a long-term strategy, but celebrate those small wins. Be persistent. Change takes time. Be persistent in your local church, but get started today. Eagle's Wings is here to stand with you, to equip you, and to help you in any way that we can. God bless you and shalom.